And the Cavaliers already with a focused look on their faces as they arrived earlier, planning on a strong performance in their home building. Seems like we've been here before. Yes, it is Groundhog Day. And we welcome you to this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Dallas Mavericks. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Klay Thompson.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Prosper in at the 4. And for Cleveland, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. And it's Garland in at the point. And the Cavaliers start out with the ball. Should be a lot of great ball movement tonight, RJ. These teams love sharing the wealth out there.
And you gotta love it, Kevin. As a player, it's always great to see a team functioning as a unit. Fans love to see everyone get involved.
Down low, Gafford kicks to Dinwiddie. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Here's Allen. It's rebounded by Dallas. Irving looking for an opening. And stolen by Mobley. They push it up 4 on 3. And here's Strus for 3. And another miss by Cleveland.
A cold start for them. 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
Dinwiddie passes to Gafford. Irving from long range. No good that time. Cavaliers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Mitchell against Irving. Screen by Allen. Lets it go from deep. And Donovan Mitchell gets the 3.
Creating the opportunity, Mitchell makes the right call for this situation.
Since his first day in the league, Richard, Evan Mobley has been an elite defender.
And that's why he's been compared to Hall of Famers like Kevin Garnett. But we still need to see him develop the offensive end for those comparisons to be fair.
And it's Strus missing.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Pass to Prosper. Wants to get it to Gafford and does. Here's Prosper. 4 on the shot clock. On its way from Dinwiddie for 2. That shot no good. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson did give me a few minutes to catch up with him. Now, when it came to Kyrie Irving, Coach said trying to contain him tonight won't be easy. He told me Kyrie is a fantastic player, but I feel confident that our guys will be all over him tonight. Pretty strong words, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see which teams made the most of their opportunities on the offensive glass this month. In third, the Cavaliers. The Mavericks fourth.
The effort has clearly been there for both teams on the backboards, and you can see it showing up in terms of points off those second chance opportunities.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Here's Irving. Drops in the layup for 2.
This man is a 3-level scorer. And this level, by the rim, there is nobody like Kyrie Irving in that touch he has.
Here's Mobley. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. Garland with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Here he goes. Outside Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Man, Kyrie just has an unbelievable ability to finish in traffic.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Here's Dinwiddie. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Thompson against Strus. To the middle. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
When you're looking at top pick-and-roll partners, Mobley is squarely in that discussion.
To the inside. And Gafford throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here's Mobley. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Kicks it out to Mitchell. There's the triple. Second chance shot. With one on the clock. Allen inside the three-point line. Dinwiddie with the rebound. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. Trailing by 5. Irving's shot is good.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. For the Cavaliers, Dean Wade, he's checked in for Mobley. Karis LeVert comes in for Max Strus. And it's Ty Jerome in for Donovan Mitchell. And then for Dallas, Davis is checked in for Daniel Gafford. P.J. Washington comes in for Irving. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Spencer Dinwiddie.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Pass to Prosper. Dallas moving the ball around. Fades. And Davis can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Allen dishes to Garland. They set the pick. Now here's LeVert. Not a lot of room. Fires for 3. Garland, no good. Here's Grimes. A miss that time would have put him up. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers lead by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Cavaliers so far in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
Last game for the Mavericks, it was a loss to the Detroit Pistons. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Washington out there with Davis. Then there's Hardy. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. Washington, that's good.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, he has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. And so it's Cleveland with it, following the score by Dallas. Inside, here's Wade. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Wade's got his first points in this one.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Pass to Washington. Davis setting the pick for Washington. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
And he knocks down the first one. Richard, what's an element of the Cleveland Cavaliers team that you really appreciate?
How about their defensive efforts, Kevin? That's what impresses me the most. This squad does a good job of putting pressure on shooters and scraping that glass after a contest.
Max Strus is checked in for a Coro. And so he makes both from the line. And Richard, Cleveland this summer able to sign Donovan Mitchell to a 4-year contract extension.
And that's a relief for Cavs fans. Mitchell is the biggest star they've had in Ohio since LeBron. Keeping him in the fold is crucial for the dynamic of their team.
Now here's LeVert. Hasn't made one yet. Clock is at 3. And he gets it to go from the high post.
And it's clear that LeVert has tons of confidence, especially in his ability to drain jumpers.
Pass to Prosper. From outside, off the mark. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's LeVert from 8. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Now, here's Hardy. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. It's stolen by Strus. Now, Cleveland moving it up. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And now here's the upcoming schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Tuesday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Thursday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Boston Celtics.
And looking at the Rockets matchup, that's where you have got to bring your A game, especially when you know you're going to be fighting an uphill battle all night long.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And the Cavaliers with some changes. George Niang, he's checked in for Dean Wade. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Karis LeVert. And it's Garland in for Ty Jerome. Strus kicks to Mitchell. Back to Strus. Out to the wing. Allen up top. Outside Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Mitchell. And he's good on the 3-ball. Mitchell's got 6.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. So for Dallas, their last game, a loss to the Pistons in Detroit. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Now, here's Strus. Pass to Thompson. Back to Strus. Here's Mitchell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. Richard, something amazing about Donovan Mitchell. He averages over 20 points per game every single season.
Yeah, he is just a natural, talented scorer. He beats you in so many different ways. What I like most about his numbers, they go up in the postseason.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
LeVert's checked in for Thompson. That one falls, so he hits both of them. All-Star break is right around the corner, Richard. How excited are you for the festivities? I hope as excited as I am.
Oh, I'm very excited, Kevin. These contests are going to be huge this year, I can just tell. And I'm also excited to see the players just relax a little bit.
Gafford, the rebound by Niang. Cleveland leading by 3. Three-pointer, LeVert. Rebounded by Gafford. Thompson surveying the floor. 1:56 left in the first half. The Mavericks have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And that one falls for Gafford.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Mavericks making a switch here. Prosper's checked in. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
And stolen by Thompson. 4-on-3 break. Pass to Irving. Dinwiddie outside. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson finds Irving. Dallas again missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 8. Pass to Strus. The 3 from Garland. Klay Thompson grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Now, Dinwiddie. Thompson with it from the arc. He's off on that one. Mitchell against Irving. LeVert with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gafford kicks to Dinwiddie. And there's the drive. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And here is Mitchell. Over Irving. It's good!
Wow.
He did it!
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cleveland ahead, leading by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Kyrie. What got you going in the first?
My teammates were just finding me, setting good screen, and just stay aggressive, not only for myself, but for them. You know, we were kind of in a hole in the first quarter, kind of sluggish, came out in the second quarter, kind of sluggish, but just got to pick it up on the defensive end. That's where it starts.
Kyrie, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Hello and good evening. We are seeing Donovan Mitchell putting in work. Such a consistent offensive force.
The Spider out there getting it done. What a first half he's putting together offensively. Just on fire.
You know, I'm not a big fan of spiders, to be perfectly honest, but watching Mitchell spin his web, it's impressive. And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
I think for the Cavaliers, you know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team that has to go against them, Shaq.
You're starting to scare me, Kenny.
Oh, okay. That wasn't scary.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Mavericks trail by 5. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. Now, here's Mitchell. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Gafford. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. And that will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road.
Kyrie has the ability to finish like very few players in NBA history, and he shows it right there.
Garland with the bucket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. 4 on the clock. Fires the 3. Again, Irving missing. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. A moment here now to see the numbers for Evan Mobley.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Here's Prosper, defended by Strus.
The high basketball IQ of Klay Thompson, finding a better look there.
Mobley outside. Back to Garland. Strus passes to Garland. Cleveland moving the ball around. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Spencer Dinwiddie.
Yeah, defenses have to respect the ability to score. Garland wins that battle with the little pump fake.
And the first one drops. And the improvement, RJ, from Garland's dribble drive game has been immense.
Kevin, his confidence when he is ready to attack is next level. He's got great footwork. He's got a great handle. Very few defenders can stay in front of him in a one-on-one situation.
Both free throws good from Garland. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. On the wing, Mitchell. Covered by Irving. Ball's not loose. Gafford with the steal. In the corner, Irving with it. Shoots over Strus. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Pass to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from the line. Not going to go that time.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Outside Irving. Thompson from long range. It's good from long range. Now just a 1-point Cavalier lead. Here's Garland. 13 points in the game. Mobley outside. Garland against Dinwiddie. And Cleveland turns it over again. And the Cavaliers making a change here. LeVert's checked in. Then for the Mavericks, Washington comes in for Irving. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Spencer Dinwiddie. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. To the paint. Pass to Gafford. And here's Thompson. Dallas again missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Mobley. Launches a 3. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 3 assists now in this one. Mavericks trail by 4. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. For the Cavaliers, Dean Wade, he's checked in for Mobley. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. Right wing. Here's Hardy. Scoreless thus far. Back to Davis. Davis doing his thing inside.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davis inside, but he still powers through it.
It's stolen by Davis. 51 seconds left to play in the third. Knocked away. Ignoring the contact, Anthony Davis.
And Davis has added strength over his career. Really helps him inside.
Mitchell finds Allen. Back to Mitchell. Launches it. A rebound by Washington.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Pass to Hardy. Davis with a screen on Wade. And that one's good. Hardy's got the lead up to 3 now for the Mavs.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out. That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And here's Davis for 3. And that one released in time, but no good. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Mavericks lead by 1. And we'll be back with you right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Anthony Davis is out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's Hardy, and it's Grimes in at the 2-guard position. Marshall gets the bucket.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Outside Garland. The Mavericks pull it in.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Grimes. Davis sets a screen. Beyond the arc. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Over the course of AD's career, he's made a concerted effort to draw fouls, and we've seen that free throw attempt number skyrocket.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Dallas.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
And Davis remains a dominant presence on both ends of the floor.
That one misses. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Garland, rebound by Marshall. Mavericks leading by 4. To the middle. Here's Hardy. The shot's good. Marshall making the play.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Evan Mobley's checked in for the Cavaliers. And Dallas also making a switch. Irving's checked in. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. Now, he told his guys they can do this. In the huddle, he said, we've been here before and come back. So we know we can do this. We just have to believe. Inspiring words. We'll see if they live up to them. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Jerome. And here's Garland for 3. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Davis setting the pick for Irving. That 3 off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Garland finds Wade. Mobley, a screen on Washington. The three-pointer is right on target.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Pass to Grimes. There's the pick. To the inside. And Davis throws it down.
Look, I can't think of a better partner to have a pick and roll with than Davis. Sets hard screens and has soft hands to match.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Cleveland moving the ball around. Pass to Jerome. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Jerome's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Jared Allen's checked in for the Cavaliers. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Jerome. The Mavericks leading. Outside Irving. Back to Dinwiddie. Gafford against Allen. Dinwiddie outside. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. Garland's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Outside Irving. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And the 3 off target. Wound up there for Allen. Thompson outside. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
When it counts, you want to get the ball to Klay Thompson where he can do something special with it.
Garland left side. Mobley outside. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
Wow, you can see Mobley just growing over time, accepting these responsibilities in this big moment.
Mitchell against Irving. Pass to Prosper. Inside. It's stolen by Allen. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Not many better late game right now than Donovan Mitchell.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Irving. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Garland. Mitchell outside. Here's Mobley. Back to Mitchell. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Oh, Donovan Mitchell, huge bucket. That man is fearless.
The Mavericks trailing. 58 seconds left in the 4th quarter. The 3. Knocks down the 3.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And here are the Cavaliers now. There's Garland. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
And they needed that one. Dinwiddie is a leader that loves those big moments.
The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Talk about coming through for your team, right? Darius Garland with the biggest play of the night.
Moving against Mitchell. 15 seconds left in the 4th. 5 to shoot. Here's Dinwiddie. It counts.
Taking full advantage of a gap in the mid-range coverage.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're trailing by 5. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
And here's Garland for 3. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And, Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. It looked like you were in an extra crispy special kind of zone tonight. How did you do it?
Man, well, the beauty is in the process. It's in the preparation. You know, before I get here, I'm trying to get locked in mentally. Just trying to come out here and put on a good performance, lead my team, do the best job I can. That's all I'm trying to do.
It was all on display tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.